Solving quadratic equations using the factorization method is what we are going to see today. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Now, in the previous lessons, we have been seeing how we can factorize a quadratic equation. Now, we are going to apply that knowledge here, then we solve them as you are going to see. Okay, now, this one we say you first create, this one is hard to factorize if it has all the terms. You create even terms. So we say you get to 1, the coefficient of x squared times the constant here. So 1 times 6, you get 6. And we said if the sign is positive, it means that the roots, the two factors are going to introduce in, they are going to be having the same sign. So now, you get your factors of 6 are 1, 2, 3, then a 6. So you see, which two when you multiply, you get 6. When you add, you get 5. So this will be the pair. Because this is positive, they should be of the same sign. So it means that now this will be x squared. 3x plus 6 equaling 0. Now it's that the terms are even. If terms are even, now it's very good to factorize this. X is common here. Then x plus 2. 3 is common here. 3 into x plus 2 equaling 0. So that x and this is common, so you factorize it out. X plus 2 into x plus 3 equaling 0. Now after getting these two factors, now you break these two to 0. So you say x plus 2 is equaling 0 or x plus 3 is equaling 0. Why? If you are multiplying two brackets and they are giving you 0, it means that one of them is 0. So either this is 0 or this is 0. Because if you are multiplying them and it's 0, any number, anything multiplying with 0 to get 0, it means that one of them is 0. So when you take this sign, you say our x will be now 0 minus 2 or our x will be 0 minus 3. So our x becomes negative 2 or our x is negative 3. So we have solved this equation. Okay, when it comes to this now, it's in terms of y. So it's like the coefficient here is 1 times 10, we get 10. So now we get factors of 10. We have 1, we have 2, we have 5, and then we have 10. Which that because this is positive, it means that those two should be of the same sign. Okay. Now when I sum these two, I get a 7. But because I have the negative, so the pair I'm going to take is negative 2, negative 5. When I multiply them, I get a positive 10. When I add them, I get negative 7. So now this will be y squared. Now where there is this, I put these 2. So minus 2y minus 5y plus 10 equaling 0. So factorize out y minus 2. So you see here, I want to make this y positive. So I factorize out this negative 5. So negative 5 into y. This negative 5, when I divide it here, I get negative 2 equaling 0. You get this, you divide it here. So 10 divided by negative 5, you get negative 2. So that when you open the brackets, you go back there. So this is common, so y minus 2 into, when I remove here this, I made with the y. When I remove this here, I made with negative 5 equaling 0. So either this is 0, if I multiply two brackets, when they are giving this 0, it means one of them is 0. So either this is 0, either y minus 2 is 0, or y minus 5 is 0. So again, this side, so y minus 2 plus 2 equals 0 plus 2. Or y minus 5 plus 5 equals 0 plus 5. So my y will be 2, or my y will be 5. This cancels, then also this cancels, and that will be our answer there. When it comes to this, it's like now 1 times this negative 15 will get negative 15. So the moment you start this is negative, it means that those two factors we are going to introduce, they should be of different signs. If it's negative, different signs. Positive, same signs. I think this is positive, so these two are negative, negative. This was positive, they are positive, positive. Now, this one is negative. It means those two are of opposite signs. Now you come to factors of 15. You have 1, you have 3, you have 5, then you have 15. Which two do I multiply? So it's that when I multiply this, is when I'm going to get 15. Then I'm having this as positive. So I have 5 over 3. Because they are this is the product is negative, it means that these two are having different different signs. Now, because this is positive, the big one should be positive, then this one should be negative. So, then I have x squared plus now 5x, you put here x and here x. Then minus 3x minus 15 equaling 0. Then minus 3 into, when I move 3, negative 3 here, I mean with x. Negative 3 divided by this. So negative 15 divided by negative 3, I get 5 equaling 0. So you see that x plus 5, then x minus 3 equaling 0. So either my x plus 5 is 0 or my x minus 3 is 0. So you add, you subtract the sign, so this would be negative 5, or our x, when this crosses the cosines, it becomes a positive 3, like that. When this one crosses the cosines, it becomes negative, like that. Then the other way to find this question, they will tell you, factorize this and then solve this. So you first always factorize as you've been told. So now, I have 4x squared plus 5x minus 6. To factorize this, you start the product is going to be 4 times 6, which will give us a 24. Like that. So the product is 24. Now, because this is negative, I think this is negative. So negative, then negative. So because this is negative, it means that they are having different signs, the ones I'm going to introduce. So I have 1, I have 2, I have 3, I have 4, I have, I can be adding the 8, I can be adding the 6, but they have seen the factors already. You see when I get now 8 and 3, when I multiply them, I get a positive. I mean, when I multiply them, I get 24. But because this is positive, the bigger one is positive. So meaning, if it's negative, then this bigger one is negative. If it's positive, then the bigger one is positive. So this one is going to be negative. So now, I get these ones and I substitute them here. So 4x squared plus now 8x minus 3x minus 6. When I factorize this now, I'll be having this as you start 4x is common, 4x is common, I have x here, then plus 2. Then here, you see negative 3, when I move negative 3, I went with x. Negative 3 divided by negative 6, negative 6 divided by negative 3, get positive 2. And so this will be now 4x minus 3 into x plus 2. Now there we have factorized. It means that now the whole of 4x squared plus 5x minus 6 is equal to that. Why do we bring in this? To create even terms. Now there's an hence. Now we're taking an hence 4x squared plus 5x minus 6 equal to 0. It means that now you continue from here. You know that the whole of this is this. So you have now 4x minus 3 x plus 2 equal to 0. So now we are on this step here. So either 4x minus 3 is 0 or x plus 2 is 0. When you take this side, you have 4x equal to 3. Or when you take this side, because it's positive, it's going to become a negative 2. Now here, you divide this by 4, so your x becomes 3 over 4. Or your x is negative 2 over 3. As simple as that. When you come to this, you ask, the product now is going to be 9 times 4, which will give us 36. What are the factors? You have 1 and 36, 2 and 18, 3 and 12. Is there 4? Yes, 4 and 9. 5, no, 6 and 6. Those are the factors. Now when I add them, because this is positive, they should be of the same sign. When I add them, I get 12. When I multiply them, I get 36. Which of these pairs, when you add, you get a 12? I think you see the pair. Because this is positive, they are of the same signs. So now I replace them here. So 9x squared plus. Now, this is going to be now 6m plus 6m plus 4 equal to 0. Why? When I simplify this, I go back there. But I'm creating. We do this to create even terms. It's very easy to factorize even terms. So it's that here what is common, you see here there is a 3, there is a 3 here. There is m, there is m. So 3m is common. If you divide here with 3m, you get 3m. Divide here with 3m, you get 2. Then plus what is common here? You see 2 is the only common thing. So when I remove 2 here, 2 divided here, you get 3m. You get 2 divided here, equal to 0. You get 2. 2 divided by this, you get 3m. 4 divided by 2, you get 2. Then it's like this, it's common. So 3m plus 2 into, then I remove it here, I remain with 3m. When I remove it, I remain with 2, equal to 0. So either 3m plus 2 is 0, or my 3m plus 2 is 0. So here I take this side, we have 3m equal to negative 2, or 3m equal to negative 2. So my m becomes negative 2 over 3, or my n becomes negative 2 over 3. So there you are, solved. Now this equation was having repeated roots. That's it, neighbors. I wish you well.